Right. Hello, everybody. We're live. We're going to have Charlotte join us in just a minute. Um, all right. Okay. Hi, everybody. In just a moment, Charlotte's going to join us and we'll be able to tell you about our digital residency program. Okay. All right. Looks like Charlotte is connecting now. Hi. Hello.
Hi, Meredith. Happy Friday.
All right. We got a few people joining us. I don't know if we want to wait a moment and see who else is here to join.
Yes, we got Rochelle and Zach in the building.
Mm-hmm.
All
right.
And Kristen is here. Thank you, Kristen, for week after week tuning in.
Right. We have some loyal followers and a few new faces too.
Awesome.
All right. Should we jump in?
Sure. What brings us here today, Meredith?
All right. Well, I guess starting with introductions, I'm Meredith Combs. I'm the program manager for those who don't know me. And with us is Charlotte. She's on our development team and also a wonderful dancer who joins us on stage. Not us, joins the rest of the band on stage. And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about our digital residency program, which started as our response to COVID and everybody moving to an at-home life. Do you want to tell us a little more about what the program is?
Sure. So just kind of as you had mentioned, all of us found us suddenly, we were trapped inside of our homes and kind of unable to spark the magic and joy that comes in communal dance, song, drumming, all of the magic that comes with the residency of Crocodile. And so we were thinking, how can we not just maybe deliver some of the same concepts that we would if we were able to be in person at schools, but how can we even reach beyond that to have maybe more interactions, more personalized experience with each artist as an individual rather than a whole group. So it kind of like opened up this world of possibility in terms of how we could connect with our young learners of all ages and backgrounds and resources to make this modular package that meets the needs of different people, is interactive, is informative, is engaging. And it really, I kind of think of it as like Crocodile River music behind the curtain, because it's so much content that we wouldn't have otherwise been able to share because of the unique situation, that COVID put us in. And sometimes as a creative person, when you have limits, it actually really expands what you can do. So there's so many amazing artists on our team who really, shook it up in terms of what's possible and just produce these wonderful things that we wouldn't have even anticipated, had we not been in this situation.
Absolutely. I mean, we have a whole range of dance lessons and music lessons and a look at our art and West African instruments. And then we also have some activities like the mud cloth lesson and a world dance research project. So there's a little bit of everything, and it definitely is a new take on what we've done before, but also a launching pad for like where we want to go next. This was an awesome experience that was thrown our way, and I think we did a great job with it. We did so much work in like a month's time to turn it out and get it to schools, which was incredible. And then it's really excited us to figure out what's next. How can we have a new version, an expanded version, a series, a live component? What can we do to build on this, and who else can we reach with it?
Yeah. And just to your point of like continuing the work, it really, all of you who are here right now, hi Camille, just joined. Our work hinges on this interaction. And so why we're here for Live at 5 and doing the digital residency, and there's more stuff brewing, we don't exist without you, the listeners and the followers. And it's so important. It's so critical to everything we do. So we just refuse to let COVID, not let us connect with you. So we found these new creative ways. So should we give them a taste? Hey, Amy.
Yeah, let's give them a taste, and then we can give you a little behind the scenes of what it took to make these videos. But before we go any further, let's show people what it's all about.
All right, so we're going to flip here, and we get a nice preview with Zach, our director. Hey, Amy, this is the other thing that we do here, Crocodile River.
Into a music lab, or dreamed of traveling to Africa through songs. Well, buckle up. We're going on an arts adventure together. Explore African folk art from master musicians, artists, storytellers, and teachers. We're going to sing, dance, drum, and explore art to dig deeper into African societies. Watch, listen, build together with the artists of Crocodile River Music as your co-pilot. We're going to play Dunu and Cherry together. If you're really playing ball, go to people and throw money right in that sound hole as a tip. Here, I'm going to tell you how my auto is built. The rhythm that you're going to play with me, the simple clapping rhythm, you'll learn about the world beyond your hometown, right from home. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's get started.
All right. So that's the first time we've kind of publicly shared that. What do y'all think? Questions, comments? Hey, Antoinette, thanks for tuning in, honey. So good to see you.
Yeah, I know. I think that's a great peek at, you know, all the variety of types of lessons and where they're all from. And I think it's exciting to show people a little bit of, oh, I see someone said I missed it. So we're also going to post this preview video on our Instagram page in a little clearer quality after. So don't worry, tune in again and you can see it. But yeah, I mean, for me, it was totally new. I put together PowerPoints with information about art from our collection and also instruments. That is a whole new piece because in our traditional residency, the schools would get 10 pieces of art. But by doing this digital version, they got to see more art, find out a little deeper knowledge about the art, and also our West African instruments piece, you know, we had a deep dive, and that's something that students may see instruments on stage, but they don't get that up close lesson with it. But also for me, it was very strange hearing my voice on the voiceover. That was like a new experience that I, you know, learned about as we moved into Zoom and digital life, but it was definitely a shock. How was your experience of putting together your lesson?
You know, as someone who's been in dance for their entire life, so that's like 3 decades, it's shockingly difficult to teach a class without anybody there. So I just had my boyfriend filming. We went down to the beach. I wanted it to be this kind of beautiful experience and escape for the students. And I realized, like, it's just, there's so much that hinges on that connection. But I was very hopeful and motivated that while filming it, it would just provide this moment of escape and joy through movement and song and the visuals of the background that I chose. And it really helped me keep going. I didn't check the weather before so my funny story is that I'm filming on the beach. It's like the sun is shining. It's beautiful. And it starts snowing. And I'm just like shivering, just trying to keep moving. But just this idea that this could be in the homes of young learners all around the country was so motivating, you know. And to that end, if you're watching and you're part of a school or a summer camp or a church organization or a youth program and you're looking for ways to virtually engage and connect, we would be so happy to share this with you and customize it to the needs of your program and even do some fun other stuff. Like, what might we also add to this, Meredith, if I was a school looking to hop on and have this be a part of our learning adventure?
Well, I think, like you said, the customizing is a really exciting piece. We have a range of lessons, you know, that we created out of the gate that cater to all different ages and capabilities. But, you know, if your school and program was looking for something more particular, that's something that we absolutely, you know, can hone in for a particular grade, or you really wanted to focus on dance or a particular instrument. There's a lot we can do. And like I said, we're interested and excited to take the next step with this digital piece and not only have it be something we can send to you, but something that could be interactive with a Zoom class or maybe a project where we'd love to have feedback and have students send some of their work that they did after using these lessons. So there's so much that can be done, and it really can work for so many different communities.
That's awesome to hear. So I think something that's key to point out, just in the spirit of sharing like a beautiful production video montage like we did, you know, that it really did take so many iterations and a support team that was providing feedback and artists engaging in dialogue and being open to this brand new way of of delivering content and performing. So I think the artists really stretched themselves. The support team was so helpful. So I just want to give them a shout out. And also just to say, I'm sure some of you are at home and you're trying something new for the first time. And I just hope that you can kind of use this as inspiration, right? As like, you keep going, you make iterations, feedback, and it gets better. And we're so excited for what we have and where we can go. It's kind of this continuous growth cycle. And we're just so happy to have you on the journey and hope that, you know, you're inspired by this. And also just to be real and say, you know, this was a labor of really intense work, but we're so proud of it. And I wouldn't give it up for anything in the world. I'm really proud of what we accomplished.
I think it was an amazing, you know, moment of change for everybody's lives. And we really took that opportunity to make an exciting new part of what we do because, you know, when it's safe and we're able to visit schools in person, that's going to be an amazing thing that we're still going to offer. But we have this new thing that we can, you know, reach far and wide and to people's homes. And, you know, like we said, summer camp schools, there's all different ways this can be applied. And that's pretty exciting to take this moment of change and build something out of it. So I hope that everyone who tuned in really enjoyed hearing about the digital residency. If you want to know more, you're welcome to message us here. Email info@crocodilerivermusic.com is always a great way to reach us. And we'd love to hear from you. If you use the digital residency, we'd love to hear what you thought about it. And as I mentioned before, we're going to post that intro video again so you can check back and see it anytime.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Meredith. If there are no other questions, we'll leave you to have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next Friday. We have Issa, I believe, for some.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that sounds great. Bye.
Awesome. Bye.